such an asshole!
Hey everybody, the old Captain Asshat here, and we're in, oh hey, let me do my title open. Hey, I own this place, man, look. Oh, I like my little rental property, but up here in the fucking casino I own in Vegas, that's more important, but you know what's more important than that? Knowledge. Anyway, so I'm not him. This ain't here. It's Asshole Consulting. So we have a question. If you have questions, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com, and we'll give you kids a fair shake. More likely a swift kick in the ass from the older brother you never had, me. And you will pay for it. Cappy, I would like to remain anonymous. I'm 19 years old and live in Georgia. The high school I graduated from in 2016 was infested with liberals. The teachers and the students were mollycoddled pansies. I despised the students and enjoyed making them my enemies. I didn't put any effort into high school work, which resulted in a 3.2 GPA, just like me. Don't try, just mail it in. 3.2 all the way. I took the queen of my IQ test and scored a 120. I assume this is a decent score. Yeah, that's pretty decent. After watching your videos, I decided to take the engineering route. I've always enjoyed the challenge of math and physics, and I'm debating between mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. I also came from a family of engineers. I took the fall semester off to work, but I started this January at a junior college that has an engineering program that feeds into a very good engineering school, Georgia Tech. Awesome, you're doing it right. I hope to play college baseball, preferably in the D1 level. My junior college no longer has a baseball program, so I continue to train and improve so I can walk on or receive a scholarship to play when I transfer. Dude, that's if you're good enough and you get a scholarship. If you do, cool. If you really, really, really enjoy baseball, fine. Otherwise, fuck that bullshit. D1 does not sound like it's a highly ranked league. All right? So only if there's money in it for you, or you really enjoy playing baseball. Otherwise, that's a detraction from your studies. And we should be paying fucking athletes to go fucking swing a stick at a ball. Terribly sorry, we shouldn't. You guys should be going there to get educated. But the big dumb guy over there threw the ball really well to the big dumb guy over there. And they're all majoring in communications, and we need that. Anyway, I don't know why college costs so much. If baseball fails, then I can pursue a career as an engineer. No, baseball will fail because you're not going into the pros. It's going to be a hobby. So you are going to have a career in engineering, unless you are like some fucking Paul Molitor guy I'm unaware of. But you will know, whether or not you're going to make it into the leagues or not. I mean, and if you're that good, go straight to AAA. Go and try out, all right? But fuck this college bullshit. My ultimate goal is to prove these enemies wrong. I would like nothing more than to roll in dough while they struggle, to understand that their failure is due to their laziness, incompetence, improvidence, and stupidity. Do I have a sound practical plan for baseball and engineering? You have a sound plan for engineering and a shot in the dark at baseball, but I would not preclude your shot at engineering for your shot in baseball. All right, look, to be honest, don't be the black kid who's playing basketball that's my height and ain't no Spud Webb, okay? All these kids, the aspiring rap artists, you don't want to become that. All right, where you have a 1 in a 19,000 chance of actually becoming a professional athlete. And I mean, we're not talking, like multi-million-dollar, what's his name, Tiger Woods money, multi-billion-dollar. We're just saying you get paid, period. All right? So I'm not saying don't play baseball and don't try out, but find out quickly whether you're going to get paid. And if you're not going to get paid, knock it the fuck off with this, man, I got dreams and things. No, you're not. You're not. The talent agents will either pick you up or they won't, and then you know that you could go on to engineering. So I would do the engineering route. It's much more secure. Also, what could I do to maintain motivation when push comes to shove? So I mean motivation. Do you want to starve? Do you want to... Here's where your motivation comes from. Do you want to end up like your teachers, where you're making piss poor money and you're still overpaid because you're an incompetent fuck? And all you could do was go and reteach the same slop you learned 4 years previously in high school, then you went to college, and then you simply go and babysit a bunch of fucking elementary education kids. All right? Your motivation should be that you want a good life and you don't want to fucking starve. That's why I think everybody needs a little bit of punishment and pain and starvation. Like, I dropped to 118 pounds. What do you think motivates me in the fucking morning? Why is it when my buddy, he orders a meal and he buys it and pays for it and he doesn't finish it, even though I don't need that meal, even though like I'm probably okay, I'm probably financially secure, and the waitress comes up and says, hey, do you want that to go? And he says, no, you can throw it away. I immediately jump in and say, no, fuck that, I'll take it. Right? That's because I remember what it's like to starve, quite literally. I know you weren't in Africa. No, but going from 147 to 118 isn't exactly healthy. So that is what will motivate you, and forget revenge or one-upmanship or showing them what you should be in it because it's going to make your life a lot fucking easier. That's why. So that's why you study hard now. I said it before. There's the hard way, and then there's the really hard way. The hard way is going and putting in your time and your dues now, majoring in engineering, getting a good skill, putting forth your effort into your studies, getting good grades, and then you get yourself a real career. Then it's easy. The really hard way is to pussyfoot the fuck around, become the aspiring rap artist that never gets a fucking contract, keep trying to go and play minor league ball and never get paid for it, and then at the expense of your youth that you should have been investing in something that actually does have a shot, accounting, engineering, surgeon, whatever else. Okay? So, how to get revenge, though, or how to smite thine enemy. Here's the principle. Here's all you have to do. Very simple. Don't fuck up. Okay? I'm not joking. Now, when I was in the thick of it, I hated most of the people in my school, and I hated my teachers. And for every right reason so. But then you got your mind, your parents, don't worry, someday when you grow up, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Everything you said that was supposed to come true doesn't come true. This is one of the few things where your parents actually said it's going to come true. It does come true. And I've said this, explained why this is before. High school, K through 12, and college are artificial, temporary, fleeting environments. They are not based in the real world. They are not reality. And people who excel in those fields, in that environment, do not train and develop the skills that is required to survive long-term in the real world environment. So they're all great in high school, they're all great in college, and then once they're out, then it's they can't function. They're living back at home. They need mommy and daddy. They're out there protesting, demanding the taxpayer bail them out of their stupid decision to major in poppycock and bullshit. Not to mention, they'll make stupid decisions on their own, right? So if you just simply don't fuck up, it is amazing. They will do your revenge getting for you. And I wish I was being arrogant and cocky. I wish I was being funny. I wish I was being tongue-in-cheek. I am not fucking joking. In not fucking up, I'm not some rich fucking guy. I'm not Ty Lopez. Hey, knowledge. All right, I'm not rich. I'm not hugely successful. I'm successful in that I don't answer to anyone. I got my own this fucking racket going on. But when I look on Facebook, I don't even have to go to the 10-year reunion. I just look up these fucking assholes on the internet. I'm like, holy shit. Divorce, kids, multiple fathers, multiple kids, multiple mothers, laid off, no skills, debt. Oh, dang, I'm going to buy a new car. I mean, fucking people in their young 40s celebrating that they got approved for a fucking car loan. How fucking stupid is that? So all you have to do, basically, is not fuck up. And these asswipes, these fucking genuine retards when it comes to living in the real world, when they're all, oh, look at me, I'm great, and they're dumped down in the real world, they will sink because they never were taught to swim in the real world. All you gotta do is not fuck up, not commit a crime, not do any drugs, not drive drunk, not fuck somebody and get her knocked up, not get knocked up by somebody, not major in stupid shit, not go into debt, and you'll be like sitting pretty by about the age of 25, 30. All right? They'll just, because most of them will go down. Now, of course, there are the doctors and the surgeons and the astronauts, and every school has those. I'm trying to find them. I don't know if anyone from my school actually did anything with themselves, because I look like, that guy is probably going to be successful. I'm looking, oh, he didn't become successful. But anyway, it's that simple. They will fuck up their own lives. Now, that's just you staying out of debt. I got like these kids, hey, I'm 20. I didn't go to college. I went into the trades and I'm only making 55 grand. And I only have $20,000 and I have no debt. And I feel like a loser because all my friends are graduating. I'm like, dude, you're in infinitely better shape than your fucking peers. So even if you just average it, just you're a regular old guy, you're a plumber, you're an electrician. Well, dude, you're going to come out better than these dipshits ever did. You go as an engineer, you're going to be sitting even prettier. Right? So, and then it just goes up from there, barring some dramatic event in the economy or you get ill or something, I don't know. All right, so that is how you just keep hammering away at your engineering. You get yourself a good career. You keep your fucking nose clean. And these people, dude, trust you me, they will fuck up their lives. They will fuck it up, and it is a fucking great show put on for the hard workers and the people that had their heads out of their ass. You just sit there and you take in the show. You go on Facebook. I wonder what so-and-so's up to. Another fucking kid from another fucking dad. Woohoo! I remember when she thought I was the losiest losers of all losers. And now I won't even touch her. So that's going to happen. Now, then comes your teachers. How do you get revenge on your teachers? Simple. They're fucking teachers. Yeah, look, these kids, adults, they are so dumb and so delusional. They've never left that environment because education is about the only environment that'll ever have them. You see this happen more in college than you do like high school teachers and elementary school teachers. But they major some bullshit. They can't find a job. I think I'll go teach. I like children, which is English for I can't find a fucking job. I guess I'll go teach because I don't know what else to fucking do. And they're also saying, and I think it's kind of easy because how hard is it? That's pretty much every teacher. Oh, and then don't forget, 3 months a year off. So they go get their whatever their teaching license. They go make their fucking $40,000 a year. And then they bitch and whine that they're the greatest thing because they're helping the children. Meanwhile, they're just using the children to parasite. They're most overpaid, bloviated, and the dumbest majors. Look up majors by IQ or IQ by major. You'll see education is right down there. Elementary and childhood education. Holy shit, the fucking babysitters of the world. I like children. And I think I'm really they talk just like the people that they're fucking teaching. Googie, googie, goo. Googie, googie, goo. An elementary education major. How nice. So, they're good for fucking, but not much else. And not the education major. They're hot. Hot chicks are stupid. Don't know if you knew that. Anyway. But that's their life. Look at their life. Their entire life is constantly begging and pleading for more money so they can parasite off the taxpayer for a job that is increasingly replaceable with YouTube or fucking podcasts or books, right? And these people, they're never going to amount to much. Some of them will go get their masters and they'll make 60 grand a year. Some of them will get doctorates. They become principals. And some of the very lucky few become diversity vice reserve assistant diversity counselors or something like that. So all this made up fucking bullshit. But in the end, it's all bullshit. They're not really doing anything. They're babysitting the same people. They've never fucking left school. I mean, think about that. They've never gone to become an astronaut, never became a car mechanic. They're just fucking doing the same shit they did their entire lives. They've never gone a year without seeing a fucking school bus. And then they're all like, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. It's like, yeah, it's because you got nothing fucking else of genuine accomplishment to point to. Usually they get divorced too, and then they got illegitimate kids. And anyway, so, and they're all steeped in leftism. They're all miserable. So enjoy the fact that as an engineer, you're going to be making 2 or 3 times what your fucking teachers are. And then, like, oh, you do that. And you don't have to deal with that bullshit. You know what? Here's another thing. I know this because I know a couple teachers. The amount of bullshit they have to deal with, increasingly so, coming in from administrative and the state, holy shit. The politics and look, teaching is fun. I used to be a teacher. I used to teach college economics, 2 different places, taught ballroom dance. The actual thing of teaching is fun, if you do it right. They don't get to do that. They're told, they have the state and the Department of Education shoved so far up their ass. There's nothing they can't sneeze or come up with a new idea unless they get approval. So you don't even want to deal with that fucking bureaucratic micromanaging boss bullshit. That's not for you. Don't even worry about that. But they do get to deal with that. That's the price they get to pay. Because what ends up happening is the same people that I got my doctorate in education. I've never taught a class in my life, but I have a doctorate. And I'm going to go to the state, and I'm a professional. I'm a professor, see, and I'm going to tell them what they should do. What is it? Help me out, teachers. What few of you I still have left listening to me. Common Core? The new math? That fucking bullshit? That's because some piece of shit doctorate who never fucking taught and is worthless outside of academia came up with a policy and the fucking politicians bought it and now they're jamming it right down your throat. That's education. Those are teachers. They don't amount to anything. They don't do anything. And they live up to those who can't do, teach. And in the end, they leave no legacy. They leave no legacy. So that's how you get your revenge on your teachers. Now, here's the other thing. Your teachers aren't going to remember who you are. They have 1,000 people coming in and out. I wanted to look up a couple of my English teachers and just say, hey, look at that, published author right fucking there. Huh, who are you? I've looked them up. They're fucking nobodies. But they're not going to remember who you are. Just go live your life, go make money, and above all else, don't fuck up, and you'll get your quote-unquote revenge. It's going to take time. You got to give them time to impregnate their girlfriend. You got to get them time to get knocked up by the guy they met down in Cancun, and now they can't find the guy for child support. You got to give them time so they learn how to file for TANF and WIC and Section 8 housing. This doesn't just happen overnight. Give them time to fuck up their lives. But they will. They most certainly will. Anyway, you guys got questions, go to assholeconsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole, will answer them for you for a price. You can visit my blog, captaincapitalism.blogspot.com. We have the podcast. It's called the Clary Podcast, C-L-A-R-E-Y. You can find that on SoundCloud. And then my books. Go get my book so you don't become like a fuck-up like teachers do. You can go to Amazon.com, get my book Worthless. That's a very important one. Bachelor Pad Economic. That's for everybody, including the girls. And I know you may not like locker room talk, but it's there. Reconnaissance Man, Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty. What else do I read? Enjoy the Decline. Just some really great books that are going to help you kids out. Anyway, best of luck to all of you. Toodles.